The forbidden fruit, perhaps one of the most enigmatic and debated symbols in human history. Immortalized in the story of the Garden of Eden, it represents both temptation and knowledge, sin and enlightenment, bondage and liberation. What was this fruit? Was it truly an apple or something far more esoteric? And why was eating it considered a transgression of divine law? Beyond the religious interpretations, the forbidden fruit has deep roots in mysticism, alchemy, and esoteric traditions. It has been associated with hidden wisdom, the duality of good and evil, and the awakening of human consciousness. In today's journey, we will unravel the layers of symbolism surrounding the forbidden fruit and its impact on philosophy, secret societies, and the collective human psyche. In the book of Genesis, Adam and Eve live in the paradise of Eden, where they are permitted to eat from any tree except one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The serpent, a figure shrouded in mystery and intrigue, tempts Eve to partake of its fruit, assuring her that it will grant divine wisdom, making her like God. The act of consuming the forbidden fruit triggers the fall of man, leading to their expulsion from paradise. This moment is often interpreted as the birth of sin, mortality, and human suffering. However, in esoteric traditions, it's not always seen as a punishment, but rather as the beginning of human self-awareness and free will. The true nature of the forbidden fruit has been debated for centuries. In Western art and literature, the forbidden fruit is often depicted as an apple, but the original Hebrew texts never specify this. This association comes from the Latin word malus, which means both apple and evil. Some Jewish traditions suggest the fig, since Adam and Eve used fig leaves to cover themselves after eating the fruit. A strong candidate due to its connection to fertility, knowledge, and the underworld is the pomegranate, which is linked to Persephone's myth. And some esoteric scholars and psychedelic researchers propose that the forbidden fruit was actually a hallucinogenic mushroom, symbolizing an altered state of consciousness and divine insight. Regardless of the fruit's literal identity, its symbolic meaning is far more important. It represents the moment humanity became aware of itself, of good and evil, of choice and consequence. In mystical traditions, the forbidden fruit is not just an object of temptation, but a gateway to higher consciousness. In Gnostic Christianity, the traditional interpretation of the fall is reversed. The serpent is not seen as the enemy of humanity, but as a bringer of enlightenment, akin to Prometheus bringing fire to mankind. The demiurge, or the false creator god, sought to keep humanity ignorant, while the serpent, often equated with Sophia, which is divine wisdom, offered them knowledge. In Kabbalistic teachings, the tree of knowledge of good and evil represents the duality of existence. The act of eating the forbidden fruit exposed Adam and Eve to both light and darkness, good and evil, causing their consciousness to shift from unity to fragmentation. This mirrors the Kabbalistic concept of the shattering of the vessels, the idea that divine knowledge became scattered into the material world. Many occult traditions view the forbidden fruit as a symbol of hidden knowledge, the kind of wisdom passed down in secret societies and mystery schools. The idea that there are truths the masses are forbidden to access is a core belief in esoteric philosophy. The fruit of knowledge is reserved for those who seek it with courage and understanding. Another intriguing aspect of the forbidden fruit is its connection to the divine feminine. Eve is often blamed for humanity's downfall, but esoterically she can be seen as the first initiator, the one who dares to seek wisdom. In this way, she is linked to figures like Sophia and Lilith, who symbolize the pursuit of hidden truths outside of patriarchal constraints. Some esoteric traditions suggest that Mary Magdalene was entrusted with the secret teachings of Jesus, the forbidden fruit of divine knowledge that the church later suppressed. In Greek mythology, the golden apple thrown by Eris, the goddess of discord, led to the Trojan War. Like the forbidden fruit, it represents knowledge, chaos and transformation, all deeply tied to the archetype of the divine feminine. The concept of the forbidden fruit continues to shape modern culture and philosophy. It's no coincidence that the Apple Incorporated, one of the most influential technological companies, chose an apple with a bite taken out it as a logo. The company represents knowledge, innovation and breaking boundaries, echoing the original meaning of the forbidden fruit. The famous red pill from The Matrix can be seen as a modern version of the forbidden fruit. It's the choice to awaken, to see the truth and to step beyond the illusion of control. And in many modern interpretations, including those in literature, music and film, play with the idea of the forbidden fruit as a symbol of rebellion, enlightenment and breaking free from oppression. From Milton's Paradise Lost to modern esoteric movements, the theme remains potent. The forbidden fruit is more than just a cautionary tale. It's a profound symbol of choice, wisdom and transformation. Whether seen as a sin or an awakening, it represents the power of knowledge and the cost of enlightenment. Was eating the forbidden fruit a mistake, or was it the beginning of true human potential? That answer depends on the perspective you take. Are we meant to remain in a state of innocence, or is the journey of humanity one of reclaiming knowledge, understanding and ultimate freedom? One thing is certain, the forbidden fruit continues to call to us, just as it did to Eve in the garden. The question is, will you take a bite? If you enjoyed this deep dive into symbolism, be sure to subscribe for more esoteric knowledge, spiritual insights and daily explorations into the mysteries of the universe. Thank you.